Hello and welcome to Jessie Bear Book Club. Today we are doing a House of the Dragon Season 2 rant. I was going to cover the final episode, but decided because I got COVID and I found the last episode so very disappointing, I would just do a rant about the whole of Season 2 and include my findings from the final episode in that rant. They have been doing Aemon One-Eye's character so dirty this season, and in the finale, getting Aemon to bully Helaena seemed so out of character when, in the first season, he seemed very protective of her when they were children. Daemon Targaryen tripping balls while in Harrenhal is pointless filler and a very bad character decision, I think. The writers have undermined his manliness and his anger at not being king. It is also an underuse of a very talented actor. I know I was not always Matt Smith's biggest fan at playing Daemon, but at least in season 1 he annoyed me. Now he's just pathetic. He is Dirty Daemon. He is Prince of the City. What are you doing to him, softballing him like this? Rhaenyra also does very little this season, apart from dressing up like a nun, doing her ancestry research like a good Mormon, and slapping people when they tell her she's making a bad decision. I thought the writing was going somewhere when they introduced the love interest of Mysaria and Rhaenyra's relationship, and I thought Mysaria might start manipulating Rhaenyra, but then it just felt like lesbian clickbait because it didn't go anywhere. I've already complained in detail about there not being any Sarah Snow or Nettles, but there's basically no Jace or Baela either. I have a bad feeling that in Season 3 we are going to get Black Aly and Sarah Snow rolled into one character, and that will be Jace's love interest, and then we'll have Baela being annoyed. Does anybody else think this is going to happen? Rhaena and Nettles got combined, so I think Black Aly and Sarah Snow being combined makes sense for the showrunners, but it annoys me because both have very different plots. One disappears into obscurity, and the other one goes on to marry the wolf in the north. So, what do we think? Do you think Black Aly is going to have Jace's baby and then pass it off as a Stark? The showrunners are so lazy, they'll probably do that. Credit where credit is due, though. The dragon seeds that we did get were very well done. Hugh the Hammer and Wolf the White were brilliant. I especially liked Ulf. Is it Ulf or is it Wolf? Because I remember reading the books and I thought it was Ulf, and then I got the audiobook and it was Wolf, so Ulf or Wolf? Ulf. We'll go with Ulf, right? He is brilliant. He's so funny. He's like everybody's drunk uncle at the gathering. We did get some great episodes though. The Battle of Rook's Rest was top shelf. The burning of Aegon and Sunfire made my heart want to die, as did the Queen That Never Was Death. The expression on her face, amazing. However, I do think burning Aegon's dick off was overkill at the end of Fire and Blood, and it has been a year since I read it, so don't quote me. I'm pretty sure he's thinking about marrying again after Helaena kills herself, so he probably would need a dick to make an heir. They should have left that boy some dignity. I was so excited for the final episode. I thought we were going to get the taking of King's Landing, and then nothing happened. And halfway through the episode, I started thinking, maybe we'll get the fish feed. Maybe. And then nothing happened. And then I thought, maybe we'll get Daron. And then nothing happened. And Alicent sneaking into Dragonstone was level 500 bad writing. I'll take one sneaky queen in a season. I can't have two, otherwise that is ridiculous and something that I would have read on Wattpad as fan fiction. These women live extremely public lives, surrounded by servants, in a court, in a castle, where everybody knows everybody's business. How are they sneaking off for days at a time? It's not a short trip over to Dragonstone and back. It would take at least a day, and it's not like Rhaenyra can fly her dragon. People would probably see that. How did George R.R. Martin allow that bad writing to happen? I'm not even going to get into the pirate mud fight or Rhaena recreating the Dothraki Sea with Daenerys looking for her dragon. They don't even warrant a mention on the bad writing scale. They're so high up there. Season 2 started off very strong, but I feel as soon as Otto Hightower left the council to disappear off to Old Town, the whole plot started falling apart. We needed him for context or something, and where is Daeron? Where is he? If I had to have one enormous complaint about this season, if I only had to pick one thing, it would be, where is Daeron? They've been talking about him, they've been teasing him, but have we got to see him? How hard would it have been to have a Daeron and Otto reconnecting moment? All we would need would be 5 minutes in the final episode, but they couldn't even give us that. Did HBO blow their entire budget on Daemon's tripping scenes? Was that it? I also feel like the trailer for the final episode clickbaited us. I thought we might get some Helena and Dreamfire scenes, but that was not to be either. We didn't really get to see any of the other houses of Westeros either. We got a little bit of the Lannisters, a tiny bit of the Starks in episode 1, we got a bit of the Freys, and I would say the most we got the Arryns. But we could have done with more of everybody. Where were all the Lannister Daeron scenes? And I know we got the River Lords, but not even with that much context. Just them all standing about, yelling at each other, and mainly the Brackens and the Blackwoods being like, we don't like each other. Oh, we have a Tully, he's very, very young. And because we have a young Tully Lord, I worry we're not going to get the Blackwood plot properly. Which leads in to my theory that they will combine Sarah Snow and Black Aly. One character I did really enjoy seeing was Sir Simon Strong. He is a good dude with his fancy outfits, spending Harrenhal's budget on his wardrobe the way I would have it, and the memes about him, I'm loving it. I feel like a lot of characters this season had complete personality flips, and I don't know if that was intentional or just bad writing. My gut tells me it was just bad writing. I'm still Team Green. I don't care what anyone says. They are the most interesting, and they did more this season than the Blacks did, that's for sure. I've been trying really hard not to compare this to the books, but of course it's slightly impossible. But even given its own context, I think this season has been very badly written, starting off strong and falling off a cliff when it came to bad writing. I have added up all my scores from every episode and taken the mean average to give season 2 a very fair score out of 10, and I landed on 5 out of 10. Nowhere near as good as season 1. Did have its moments. It started off brilliantly and ended very badly. I think I should have known it was going to end badly when they had Alicent and Christine Cole go to bed in the first episode. But if you enjoyed this rant, please like this video and leave me a comment with what you hated most about season 2 of House of the Dragon. You can also subscribe because I make lots of reviews about A Song of Ice and Fire content, Game of Thrones content, House of the Dragon content. I have tons of theories about the Winds of Winter and A Song of Ice and Fire lore, so subscribe for that. Until next time, don't burn your dick off. Bye!